Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Check this out. I got myself a new scanner, and that one's gonna replace my cheap old scanner. So let's open this up, see what it looks like. All right guys, I'm excited for this because it's gonna be a big upgrade for me over that old cheap scanner there. And a big upgrade for you guys that work on your own cars at home. Check it out, 7-inch screen. This is where you hook up your cable. This one goes to the one in the car, charging. I think this goes to the computer, and this is how you turn it on. Pretty nice. This is your quick start guide. Okay. You have your cable. This goes to the OBD port on the car. Charging. And then give you this guy with different adapters for different countries. So you have this adapter and the one for the US, okay? It has lifetime upgrades, which is nice. So let's hook it up to the car and see what it does. All right, guys, I got a 2010 Honda Pilot. I just hooked this up. Let's turn this on. Let's see, do an auto search. There you go. 16 US. So here you go. You could do a health report. Let's do a health report, see what happens. Now so right now I have two check engine lights over here. They're both for the catalytic converter, and I also got the TPMS for the tires. All right, so it tells you it has 11 systems found. So this is telling you what I said before. These are the codes, the 420, the 430. If I hit this, it's doing all this stuff. You could do a Google search. I'm not connected to the internet, but you could do get more information if you want. Okay, that was the detail for that code. Let's see what else you have. You have a transmission. So my cheap scanner only shows these two codes, because these other ones, they don't throw a engine code. These are just other stuff that those cheap scanners don't see. Fluid pressure switch. And I guess, if I want more detail, I could press that. Anti-lock braking system. Body electrical system. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Here's a tire pressure monitor. I knew this. I mean, the batteries are low on a 15-year-old car. All right, so that's all that. Let's say I want to clear these codes. Let's see. Okay. Read. So you have your two codes here. I gotta go back. Yeah, there you go. So clear the codes. Okay. All right. So that made the engine, check engine light come off. Let me see if I could clear that. Go back. And this you have all the, you could go through everything. ABS, four-wheel steering. Let's see if I find the tire pressure. Here we go. Boom. Clear fault. Okay. I'm clearing this codes, but they're gonna come back up. There you go. That cleared that light. Yeah, cool. Let's see if I go back. So you're back here. Let's see, maintenance. I think this is when you have for the parking brake, you could put it on maintenance mode and change the pads. What else it has? It has I know it has lifetime upgrades. So over here you have vehicle diagnostic software. This is how you upgrade. You have a code library. Now I think you need to be on the internet for this. Oh, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't. Okay. Oh, 4:30. Enter. Ah, and it tells you define. So it tells you, you know, it's probably like catalytic converter, the reasons, and repair suggestion. Okay. Remote assistance. You could ask for help and they help you. History. Report. So you can make reports and send them out to, you know, whoever you need to. Then, so you could do an auto search like I just did, or you could do, you know, you could look through here and put in your vehicle. All right, I'm back in this screen over here. I got the car on because I wanted to check, let's see, engine control. I wanted to see the data stream. Okay. So you could read the data, live data. So now you could choose. You got like a couple of hundred things to choose from here. All right, let's try the alternator. Let's see what this is. Catalytic converter. Let's see. Let's do engine speed. That's good enough, I guess. Let's do okay. There you go. Now it's telling you live data. So if I hit the gas, it's telling you the RPMs go up. Graph. So I think you can do up to 4 graphs. See, now you can see all the graphs, everything together at the same time. So if I grab it, everything goes up. You could do a report, record. If you go under module, this is all the additional stuff you could hook up to this. You could hook up the tire pressure monitor, scanner, a scope, all this other stuff, okay? The printer, battery tester. Oh, that's cool. You have this one, remote assistance, and that's good if you want to, you know, get in touch with a real mechanic actually, and hook up this to he'd be able to see everything you're doing here. So you could do a remote desktop, remote controller. So that's cool. Okay, I'm back to the screen. I wanted to check something out. So let's see. Body electrical. Door locks. So this scanner, the car talks to the scanner, and the scanner can also talk to the car. So it's bidirectional. So if you want to do a test, lock all doors, executing. So I locked all the doors. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Power windows. Let's see the power windows. Actuation test. Driver's window up, driver's window down. And let's see, execute. Let's see. Oh, I did it. Wow, that's cool. Exit. There you go, guys. The ThinkScan 672 is a pretty cool scanner. And for the money, I mean, it's going to give you a lot more choices. Especially with these new cars, they're all full of computers and sensors and all kinds of crap. You'll be able to check it out and see what's messing up your car. I have to play with it. I still got a lot to learn about it, but I'm happy with it so far. I'm going to leave a link in the video description. Go check it out. And I hope this video helped you out. Like and subscribe. Talk to you guys later. Take care.